Honestly, it was that big. And I says, you are never, ever doing that again. It was bad enough that we were in bed. Hello!
Hello! Little one's here.
Ollie. What's your whiskey with, Ollie? I don't mind the studio smelling of whiskey. Hello! Hello to
Get down.
Foxes Afloat and Ollie show. He's just had his treat. Hello! Oh, we better start saying hello to people, didn't we? Oh, well, look, we've updated our software and it's telling me stuff that I need to be aware of. Click here for stream information. No, you're all right. Go away. You're all right. Nice to see you again.
What do you mean again?
Back from the brink of death.
I had a near-death experience.
Do you want to tell the viewer about it?
I had a cold.
Is that it?
Yeah. Cold. A chest infection, an ear infection.
The longest cold I've ever known in history.
An earache.
What do you mean earache? I was brought into this world to make your life a misery.
Correct.
There you go. I'm doing a good job of it as well, aren't I? I can't believe you said that. Hello and welcome to a very special Easter special live chat special.
Special.
Live from the Highlands.
We would have given you an Easter egg, but we ate them.
Yeah, but we are going to be giving somebody an Easter treat. Sean don't know about this because all he does
is turn up.
Is turn up. And, I mean, be thankful that he's ironed his shirt tonight. Isn't it?
I haven't.
It's like
it's just been in the wardrobe that long.
It's one of them things that happens twice a year, isn't it? Well, ironing your shirt and getting a bath.
I think...
So yeah, welcome to a little special Easter special live chat. Tonight we thought, with so much like, what's the word I'm looking for? The non-sweary one. With all the misery in the world, I thought we'd bring a bit of joy to people's lives tonight. So Sean's going to be taking his top off.
That's not happening.
To show him your dad bod.
My dad bod, my granddad bod.
Well, yeah, granddad bod. Because tonight's live chat is all about cheering you up with some dad bods and dad jokes.
Dad bods and dad jokes.
Well, maybe not the dad bods. Well, not until after 9 o'clock anyway.
Right.
But definitely some dad jokes.
9 o'clock. I hope we're gone by 9 o'clock.
So we on Twitter and Facecloth and Instagram earlier on, we told you we were going to do this live chat, and we invited you to send in your best dad jokes. And they could either do them by video.
I didn't see this.
A lot of them are too shy to do stuff on video. They're not like you. And some of you emailed your dad jokes in, and some of you sent some videos in. So we're gonna, over the next however long this seminar lasts, we're gonna say some dad jokes.
You didn't let him loose with a video, did you?
Who?
Him.
Who?
Pointing at the camera, you numpty.
All right, confusing me.
It's not difficult.
I've lost my train of thought now. I'm going. I've had enough of this. I'm going for a nap. So yeah, we're going to be reading some out, and so we're going to be scoring every dad joke on whether it makes Sean wee or not. Because
it doesn't take a lot.
It doesn't take much. So we're going to be going through the dad jokes. I've got them all here on bits of paper. We're going to be going through all them and saying some hellos and happy Easters and stuff, and answering your questions if that's all right.
Yeah.
We've also got some outtakes. Sorry, I'm shouting.
Oh, have we?
We've got some outtakes from the April Fool's video. You know, the wild haggis video.
You mean that weren't real?
Awkward. We've got some outtakes to show you as well, so we'll show you them at some point.
What were I boiling?
I don't know. Oh, hang on. It's just telling us somebody's trying to burgle his house. Oh, no, it's not. They're driving away with his fridge. We're all right. Right, hello to you lot then. Wayne and Waynetta on Spudley, good evening to you.
Oh, my sister's on, look. What's that you've got on there? She's got a hat on.
It looks like a tartan hat, doesn't it?
Go on, put it on, let everybody see what my sister looks like.
She don't look like that. Don't look like your sister. That looks like... Oh, I can't remember her name.
That don't look like my sister.
No, she looks more like a Margaret, doesn't she, than him? That don't look like you. Lady Q says it's not nice to point. Well, a lot of things on our channel people don't like, and you have to get used to it or bugger off, honestly. Mr. Crippen, Don Cripps says, nice to see you both. Speaking in the third person, that's what you do, innit? Sean's not happy with you. Sean says you need to stop nagging me. Sean says you need to pull out now. What? I meant like the Paramount Plus subscription. Can you, Simon Biggs, can you do a dad joke if you are not a dad? Well, yeah, because dad jokes are dad jokes. You don't have to
dad jokes. It's just an age thing.
Yeah. So people are actually sending the if this were a vlog, we'd have cut that bit out by now, wouldn't we?
Nudging you to get you going again.
Yeah, we would have done, wouldn't we? People are posting the dad jokes on what that doesn't work. You had to send them in ages ago. Della, hello at Foxes Afloat. How's your Easter weekend going? Weekend. I think she's.
Put that up there.
No, I think she's one of these people that don't believe in. She don't believe in vowels.
She's lost some vowels.
Yeah. Ollie, no eating that.
Stop going in the bin.
Ollie's eating everything. Underpants, says Stephen Brentnell. That's a good way to get the show going tonight, isn't it? Louis the Travel Spotter. Happy Easter, Sean and Colin. We're working.
I am. I'm looking after your son.
I don't know. Mrs. Lady Unicorn. I like her. I like her name. Her and Mrs. Lady Wood. They live next to each other. Lady Corn and Lady Wood. Vans for the memories. Aye, lads, Merry Easter. Merry Easter. Neighbourinos. Our old neighbours.
Is that Tony?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Good evening, lads. Hope you're well.
Yes, we are, mate. Yes.
We are, thank you. Alistair Holes, another name I like. A Tribble from Star Trek. There you go. Michelle, it was taken from in a shop near you. Let's have a closer look.
Yes, I remember it was in Dornoch.
We can say Dornoch.
It was in Dornoch.
Yeah. We have a friend and fan who lives in Dornoch.
We do.
Yeah. So, yeah.
She's on watching.
Cliff, I nearly said Cliff Mitchell more then. That brings back some memories, doesn't it?
Some years ago.
It is, isn't it? What are you drinking, Sean?
Whiskey. Glenmorangie.
Louis the Travel Spotter says, why is Sean's head massive when he puts his head up close? Well, put your head up close and see if it... Oh, my goodness. You're right, Louis.
I think it's just a camera. I have got a big forehead, though.
Oh, dear
for a
me.
little person.
Teen Flan says, hello from Liverpool. Hello.
We love Scousland.
I was talking to somebody on Twitter last night about Liverpool because they were in Liverpool. And Heather says, hello from the Highlands. Bring us some cake. You can't be...
Yeah, how far away are you from where we are?
Highlands only covers about 38,000 square miles, doesn't it?
Yeah. Perth upwards.
You can't be that far. When we got up here, we thought it was like a road, didn't we? Yeah. It's like the size of Belgium. It is actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's the size of Belgium.
Yeah, it's
the
massive.
Highlands. Yeah. The Scottish Haggis Appreciation Group, Craig Dickinson, says... That's nearly as good as our haggis anagram, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The catcher. We're going to show you the haggis that we caught as well later.
Yeah, yes.
She's just sat off camera there in the green corner. We don't have enough for a room, do we? Russell says, now you're going to say Santa isn't real either. Shame on you. Well, shame.
Oh, no, Santa is real.
Shame in you, he says.
Shame in you?
Well, you know how that feels. You've had plenty of shame in you over the years, haven't you? Hey? Pizzas, kebabs. He laughs and then he laughs again, and I don't understand that. Lincolnshire here says, Leeds, lass.
Leeds, lass.
In Lincolnshire. That don't make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
That's, yeah. Oh, Susan is having a drambuie on ice. I wish I could. I've got problems with my innards at the moment.
Yes, he's got a hiatus hernia.
You know that man on the Gaviscon advert? Not the hunky fireman cartoon, but the man whose throat is down. You know who I mean, who's putting the fire out? Well, I'm the man whose throat is down. What? You know who I mean? Is in my throat squirting his white liquid, putting the fire out. Well, that's what he does on the advert, isn't it?
Oh,
is that not what he does on the advert?
You've got to be careful.
I'm only telling you what he... Right, go Google the Gaviscon advert with the fireman squirting down that man's throat. And
we need to see Andrea Adams.
Why Andrea Adams? Andrea Ainge, do you mean?
Move up. No, keep going up. There you go.
All right, hello, Andrea. Oh, super chat. Oh, we like you. So excited to be in a live chat. I usually watch on my TV, and after it's airing due to the time difference, I hope you can get some treats with this.
We will get Otis and Ollie something.
All the super chats. all the super chats go to either treats for Otis and Ollie, or chicken food, or something for the bees.
Yes, they do.
So if you want to send a little super chat, it's just a little way of...
Or stuff for the bees and stuff like that.
Yeah, which have been very busy today. Right then, so we are going to do our first dad joke. So what we want you to do is the first test is how much it makes Sean laugh. Because he hasn't seen these, has he?
No.
Have you? I made him put his hands over his eyes when I printed them out.
Yeah, 'cause he has to print them off on my computer.
So, sorry. So the first test is whether it makes him wee. Now I can see clearly from where my vantage point, and we've got plenty of sheets down.
And those of you like me with no prostate know how easy it is to have an accident.
So that's the first test, and then the second test is you're gonna score him, like scores on the doors, isn't it? Can I be Isla St Clair? You're definitely more of a Larry Grayson than I am, aren't you? Right, so you're gonna score the joke as well by giving it a score from 1 to 5.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1 is absolutely didn't make you even smile. Crack a smile or anything. Cracked a few things in your ears, haven't you? And 5 is literally rolling on the floor laughing and weeing yourself, or liquids from some orifice. I don't know. So you got that. I know most of you are half cut as it is at the moment before we've even started. Right, first one then. Roger Barnett or Barrett. I can't remember, and I was a bit doped up when I wrote it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I've been on the propanol today. So are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is crap, by the way. They get better. Sorry, Roger. If you're listening, it's actually very good. Our kids' school is sponsored by IKEA. Morning assembly takes ages. Oh, not even a smile. Oh.
I don't get it.
So morning assembly, IKEA. Assemble the joke.
Ah.
Right, so we're going to scroll down. We're going to come back to the comments in a minute. So we want you to score that then from 0 to 5 on funny. 0. Sean says it's a 0. So we're going to write a 0 from Sean. Here we go. Look, 2, 1, 1. Ooh, 1. Oh, that's not good, is it?
Oh,
1.
a 0.
Oh, adventuring with Charlie. Oh my. Oh, if Roger ever meets you. Mind you, I suppose dad jokes are supposed to be bad, aren't they?
Yeah, they are supposed to be bad,
Look,
yeah.
Sue Bates, see, she's scored it a 0 as well.
Sue Bates, is that my cousin Sue Bates, or are you Susan Bates?
Heather B hasn't quite got the angle of what we're doing
8.
because she's scored it an 8. It's out of 5, Heather. It's out of 5. 1 to 5. Oh, dear me. Peter Wakeham scores it a 1. Rain Mountain scores it a 3. Oh, another 0 from Judith Todd. Well, we've actually got a producer just off the side to us who's averaging all these scores out. Shut up. Oh, dear. Pooh, karaoke blokey, has scored it 2 zeros and a puh. Trevor Fuller has scored it 3. Oh, this is not good. All right, so
It's supposed to be bad.
It's supposed to be bad, isn't it? All right, Benny S has missed the joke, but we're not going to repeat it because it was actually bad. So apparently the average of all the scores is a 1.
That's funnier than the joke.
So the one gets a... There you go. So a 1 for that one. Well done. 3 for effort, though, says Catherine. That's not bad, is it? 3. That's all right. Is that?
It is my cousin.
It is, yeah.
It's our food.
Louis the Travel Spotters 0. Carl Collins 0 as well. Oh dear me, that's a bad one, isn't it? Right, let's do another one. Right, we'll do a couple at a time and then we'll do some mentions as well. Right, are you ready for the next one?
I am.
Right, straight face. This is from Joe, by the way. No surname given. I don't know whether she has one or not. That's not the joke, by the way. Don't. Next Monday is Diarrhea Awareness Week. Runs till Friday.
I like that one.
But are you weeing?
I'm not weeing.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I will go on then, out of 5.
Out of 5, I give that a 3.
A 3?
A 3.
Well done, Joe.
I give that a 3.
Right, so up to you then.
Oh, look, let's see.
Oh,
good scores there.
5s now. Look, Sharon Bamber 5.
Steve MW, it's out of 5. It's out of 5, so why did you put a 6?
Highland Rover gives it a 3, so middling. Oh, a lot of threes and 4s. Catherine says 4. Andrea Adams, she says a 3. Andy Cresswell says 3. Even Louis the Travel Spotter, he gave the last one a 0.
He did.
And that one's got a 3. Oh, this is good. I don't know what so. Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Says a
have
3.
we got a celebrity on here?
And Anfield House says 4. There you go. Oh, look, we've got a very precise one here. I like this. Terry Moore, 3.7492. That's going to make my average equation go all right down the toilet, isn't it? All right, Rebecca Strong, she's giving it a 3. Karaoke Blokey, he's giving it a 3. He gave the last one a 0. Oh, John Shoot.
Oh, he liked that one, didn't
He's related to Para.
Yes.
He gives it a 5. I bet you get that all the time, don't you? Oh, PJ, diarrheabolical.
Oh my goodness.
So the average for that one is a 4.
It is.
Well done, Joe.
And the reason why it's an average of 4 is because somebody gave it a 6.
Yeah, where did that come from? Right, one more, and then we'll do some mentions, yeah? Right, I think this is a bit naughty, is this?
Okay.
And when the person emailed it in, it took me a minute to actually get it.
Yeah, it can with you sometimes.
What do you call a man on a swing with no arms? Gary. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Gary.
I don't get it. He's just stupid. He's got no arms. How can he knock?
The joke.
That's really naughty. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing.
That do you know who that's from?
No. Johnny. Oh, you bad boy.
Oh dear. Gary Fuller don't get that. He says. It's making my eyes water a second time today. Oh, lots of zeros on this one. White Van Man, minus 99. Oh, that's going to take his average way down, isn't it?
Oh, Johnny, you've done it now.
Motoroma says 0.
Yeah.
Oh dear. How can Gary knock with no arms? I think that's the punchline. Oh dear. Russell Bickford 0. PJ says 5 just for Sean. Well, this is confusing now because Sean, there's a couple of drops there.
No, there is not.
But I think the minus 99 makes it an absolute 0, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Otis?
Yeah. You can't have whiskey, my darling.
I'm gonna put a 0 on
You've
that.
got to come in because I've been laughing, haven't you? Oi! You've been in bin.
Oh dear. John, I don't know though. John Barton says I think Gary used his head to knock. Or Gary could have
I think
kicked.
we should move on.
I think we should move on, shouldn't we? Minus 5 says James.
Yeah, we should move on.
Oh dear. Right, let's move on then.
It was bad.
It wasn't that bad, were it?
You have to laugh at life.
You do have to laugh at life. Right. So some questions, and we'll do some questions and some mentions because we've caught up with that. Although White Van Man thinks it might have had something to do with his tickle tackle.
Oh.
Are you going to lie down, Ollie?
Oi!
Ollie? No, you're not going to eat that.
Go on, out there.
80th
Out
time
there.
I've said
Come on.
that today. What? White Van Man. There we go. Should have rung the bell. We'll move up from that. Oh, Tom Whitman says that sucked so much I felt the vacuum. No, the joke sucked. You and your... See, it's not just me. You do it with other normal people as well. Ollie, you got to lie down, sweetheart. Chris and Mary.
Hello, it's our friends from the Peak District.
We are here, guys. Sorry we don't have any dad jokes. Great to see you live. Happy Easter and love to you both. And to you. We were talking about Peak Districts this morning, weren't we?
We were.
Have you farted?
I haven't. He's farted. I haven't trumped.
Oh, that is... Are you all right? Oh, it's like that one earlier that I did in bathroom. You know, sometimes you trump and you think, I really need to make an appointment with doctors. You know what I mean? It's like you think something's going to happen, doesn't it? And it done. You're normally all right, but yeah, sorry, let's move on. No, Louis, it's not Sean. It's
No,
Ollie.
it's Ollie.
It's Ollie. Yeah. I hope they get better, says Tony.
Probably not.
No, they don't, actually. Some of them do get much worse. You thought Johnny's was bad. There you go. Who got the biggest Easter egg, says Simon Biggs. I didn't get the biggest one. I got the most, didn't I?
Yeah, I always like to buy him a few Easter eggs.
Yeah, 63, one. Mind you, you did eat some of my 63. Yeah, you're quite good at
He
finishing.
didn't have
them off.
63.
Yeah. Michelle, definitely Sean farting. She can smell him.
She's some room to talk.
She can. It's actually quite funny because she can smell you from Yorkshire,
and I can hear her.
Yeah, we can hear her from
Yeah.
Scotland. That's quite good, isn't it? That? Actually, we ought to behave because she's coming up soon, isn't she?
Yeah, 10 weeks.
Gravy farts and mint, says White Van. They're not quite mint. Gravy farts are quite gravy-y, aren't they?
Why are we talking about farts?
KFC chicken gravy. I know, but KFC chicken gravy.
Oh, we've got to go to Inverness and have a KFC.
It would be nice to go to KFC. It's only an hour and a half drive away. Scooterific wants to know who's wearing the bunny ears.
Huh?
None of us. Happy Easter to Bert. Is that window or window? Is it window like window? I don't know.
What do you mean cheeky? It's true. You have not got an indoor voice.
No.
Has she?
Yeah. Doug wants to know: is that a single malt Scotch you're drinking?
It is. It's Glenmorangie.
Pronounces it right as well. Alfie Barlow's in Skeggy. What a surprise!
Oh, he's got a lovely dog, hasn't he? Have you seen his cute little puppy?
Oh, even like actual dog. Well, I don't know. You and your euphemisms. I've heard it called that before.
I know, but I've never seen that.
Bloke in Co-op. It took me half an hour to work out what he were actually after. Hello, enjoy Skeggy. Susan says, how are the bees doing? They're really busy. I'm going to show you them in a week or two. But they are really busy. Sean is looking extra moisturised, says Austin.
Am I? I haven't used any.
No, you don't, do you?
I don't use moisturiser, do I?
No, not really, no.
Sometimes I'll put some aftershave lotion on just to moisten a dry, shavy bit.
I thought you were going to say something else then. Like camshaft. Lynn May's not had Easter eggs, but got 2 big lumps of horse poop on my walk.
Lovely. Otis is barking.
Otis is barking. But I don't think there's anybody there because the cameras have not gone off, have they?
No, there's nobody there.
Yes, we have cameras. Right, shall we do another one then?
What, a joke?
Yeah, another
Dad
joke. Right, yeah. So we've done 3. So Roger scored 1, Joe scored 4, and Johnny got a great big fat.
Yes, you did. You sleep in its spare room when you visit.
Right. Actually, this on my instructions it says video. So turn your volume up, and the first one is from Neil Cochrane Cooper.
Why do people take an extra pair of socks with them when they go to play golf? Well, it's just in case they get a hole in one.
That's terrible. I'm not even laughing. Oh, somebody scored it a 5.
Louis the Travel Spotter scores it a 5.
Louis the Travel Spotter's been drinking.
Yeah, I think he probably has, actually, to be honest. Oh, Chris Flynn minus 1,000. Oh, what are we doing? Andy Cresswell minus 10. Oh, no. What's happened, Neil? Although Zombie Biker's giving it a 2. Wicked Lizard's giving it a 2. Maisie Minion, 1. Oh, they're all low, these. Look, Highland Rover, 1. Pete Wakelam, 0. You know what? I actually think we've got this. What's the phrase? Ass of our elbow. That's it. Because no, I reckon because it's dad jokes, we're actually looking for lowest scores. That's why it's dad jokes, isn't it?
Yeah.
John Shute reckons 999,999,000,000.
Well, he's definitely
yeah.
he's been drinking and smoking something. Have you
think
been
he has,
eating
yeah.
your wife's makeup?
Allotment couple. Is the times 4 means that there's 2 couples? Is that like a dogging thing that's going on there? You know what I mean? Steamy greenhouse and stuff like that. It could be like that scene off Titanic where they're in that car, couldn't it? They're in this greenhouse and you just see a foot.
A foot come up against the window and a
slide,
hand across the other side.
Slide down. Ben says a whole 1. Oh, dear me. Benny says one sock. Oh, that's terrible. I feel sorry for Neil now. Well, it hasn't made you wee.
Nah, it's not made me wee.
And I think the overall score is a 1. So you got the same as Roger. Well done. I think we can give him a clap for that, can't we? 4 people living in the same house, by the way. So it's,
is that what it is?
Yeah, it's not 2 pairs of doggers from the allotment.
Okay.
I'm a bit. I mean, I knew it won, but I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I am.
Are you? Yeah. Right, back to the things then. Right, rosemary.
Isn't that a spice?
No.
A herb.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this then, people? You're right, says Wicked Lizard. Dad jokes are supposed to be bad.
Yeah.
Colin, I think she's personalised it for me.
Oh.
Colin had a little lamb, and on its foot was soot, and everywhere that Colin went, its sooty foot it put.
What?
Well, it's got a laugh.
I don't even understand it. That's why I'm laughing.
I've got a better version of that, which is Colin had a little lamb. Actually, it was the runt. Can I carry on?
No.
All right. All right then. So Rosemary's little lamb. What are we giving? What are you giving that out of 5?
0.
Oh.
That was terrible, Rosemary.
Oh dear.
Go back to the writing block. Writing board.
Yep. A super chat from Mrs. Ladywood, Lady Unicorn.
Yeah,
Thank
Lady
you so
Unicorn.
much. We will definitely get the boys a treat with that.
Oh, we will get them a treat.
John Shoot's gone from -9 whatever it is to 5.
That's definitely been drinking.
Whereas Prime Gamer's given that a 0. Oh, lots of zeros coming. Oh, this is not good, is it, Deb? Oh, I don't know though. The allotment doggers are on 4. John Holroyd's a 4. Dave Dickinson's son, Craig, is giving it a 3. Tom Whitman a 0. Sandra Marshall a 2. Jen says 1 for effort. I think that's what we're going to give it. Do you?
Okay.
I think we'll give it a 1 for effort.
Yeah. What 1 for typing?
Okay.
That's it.
Right. Next one then.
Oh, have we got more?
We've got what? We'll do one more, then we'll do some more mentions. Are you ready? This is Louisa Davis, and in Cardiff. I know her life story, her Facebook and everything.
Oh, right.
I know what she's got on her washing line. Louisa Davis. I'm watching you for this. I think you might laugh at this one. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? The people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
I weren't expecting that.
I can see we.
I weren't expecting that one. Oh, I like that.
Right, what we got on this one then? Oh, these about Captain Boyd's Eye
Brilliant.
4, Steve Brentnell 4. This is Lady Unicorn 5. Oh, big 5 from Andy Cresswell. Kate Coleman's giving it a 4. Maisie Minion, Judith likes it. She's giving it a 5. Benny's laughing, a 5 from him. Keith Knightson as well, brilliant. Oh, look at this, 9.2 from JJ Williams. Lots of 5. PJ says Sean must be moist by yes. The plastic sheet's doing its job, thankfully. 10 out of 10 says Frugal Grandma. Dogging on the it's all 5s every. Oh, look, this is good. This one.
Oh, you liked that one, didn't you?
Johnny Wheels gives it an 8. That is good. Is that one? I think we're actually going to give that a 5. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the best one.
I think we should do. Yeah.
I think that's the best one so far.
It is.
Don't you? Right. So we're
going to do something else now. I can't cope with any more of them.
Right. We're going to have a little break. I think.
Oh, Howie, can I have a top up?
You can go get a top up. I'm gonna if you can do it in 35 seconds. We're going to show you the outtakes. It's only about 40 seconds so that Sean can go get his thing filled up from our haggis video. So if you want to know how we did it, here's a little bit of a clue. Are you ready? I don't know where the button is. I think it's this one.
Miss. Oh God!
Oh, that would have been a good one as well. And here he is. This is the actual, well, what we used as the haggis. So this is actually it's a little toy Highland coo, which we removed. We took the horns off, obviously, and put some weight in it so that it rolled a little bit. And there he is. That is the haggis, isn't it?
I should have filled my glass up with real. Oh, sorry.
That
Really?
It took you about 20 times to try and catch.
Oh yes, it did.
Oh, he's actually doing the scores for us, isn't he? It's like a vintage film, says Louis the Travel Spotter. P.S. I love you says, caught the latest about autism and realising I'm more than just ADHD. Thank you, Colin. Thank you. If you've not seen, sorry, I'm doing two things at once.
No, it's fine.
This is why I'm good on radio, because you can't see me shuffling my papers there. If you've not seen the latest vlog, it is a bit different, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a little bit like the Autism and Me vlog I did when we first started the channel. I think it's video number 9, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, it tells the story and all sorts, and why I'm walking around with no clothes on and stuff like that.
Yep. And where your head is.
And where my head is, which is
My sister's
not
texting
normally on my
me.
body. If you want links to that video and all the kind of separate naturist stuff and social media and channels I do, they're all in this video description if you want to know more about that. Just about a bit of a warning. It's weird we have to put a warning about promoting channels that have got nudity because they've got nudity. It's like the links are there, but I've got to warn you that there's nudity on it. It's like packets of nuts that say warning contains nuts.
I know.
You know?
And it does as well.
What are you laughing at?
Apparently my nephew fell over and got a black eye, paralytic.
Oh dear. Marion Tuckwell, hello to you.
Hello, Marion.
Hope Amazon parcel arrived. Oh yeah, I've got an email in my thingy box waiting to go to you that I just need to finish. Yes, it did. It arrived yesterday. It's the thing that's the bee thing.
Oh, the smoker.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send you a little email. Thank you. It is on in my thingy box to do, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. Thank you for
It's
that.
to-do box.
To do Todo.
Todo.
I used to call it Todo. Wasn't he on Lord of the Rings?
Oh, that's
Or The Hobbit?
something else.
Is it? I don't know.
Frodo.
Right, back to the jokes. So we've got another video. This is from Sam in South Kirby. So get ready. 0 to 5. Remember, if you've just joined us, we're doing like the worst dad jokes. Or
Our hometown.
the best one.
South Kirby.
And you've got to score the jokes out of 5. So 0 is like really, I nearly said shitty then, really crap. And 5 is like rolling on the floor, weeing like he's just been doing. Right, let's have one from Sam.
How does an elephant ask for a cream bun? Don't know?
No.
Can I have a cream bun, please?
Sam, that's terrible. Get in the Legion and tell it to them lot in there.
I didn't get it.
I didn't. You were talking through its trunk.
I didn't know they talked out. I thought they talked out of the mouth.
They don't talk.
You know what I mean? That noise that you do. You know what I mean?
I know, it's just... She's from South Kirby.
I've often wondered what it would be like to be like kissed or touched inappropriately by an elephant's trunk, because it has like these funny lips, doesn't it?
On its trunk,
Yeah,
yes.
and I can't imagine whether the lips would be like really soft or a bit leathery.
I don't know. I've never met an elephant.
No. Right, here we go. Oh, this is not good, is it? Lots of zeros. Gerald Heitman, 0. 0, says Lee Gardner. Oh, no from me, says Charlotte Atkinson.
Oh well. Oh well, Sam. Go get drunk.
It might work
Again.
It might work in the Legion. I don't think it's working here. They're easily pleased in Legion, though.
They're
aren't
easily
they?
pleased in Legion.
I've
yeah.
seen some turns that they have in
Oh
there.
God, no.
Alistair Sheriff, 0. Joe Russell, 0. Oh, I don't know if I dare put this one on. She needs to get out more. Oh, dear. Malcolm Pope says, I was at a nudist beach and I saw a man walking by wearing nothing but his glasses. And I thought, what does he do when his glasses get dirty?
That's a good point.
It is, isn't it? He might ask if he can borrow
I
somebody.
like mine on my shirt.
I wondered where you were going with that then. Kath Cooper's 0. Frugal Grandma, -5.
Oh, Sam, you've not done very well.
I don't even know if we can give this a 1.
No, we can't.
There's just too many zeros, isn't there? 0 for
There's
trying.
another -5 there.
PJ, big fat solid 0. Trevor Fuller, oh,
-25.
Michael Howard, ex-Tory leader, isn't it? -25. James, 6. James has got to be like that because James has got his own joke coming up shortly.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, Stephen Jepson, 3.14. Pie.
Pie.
Pie. Pie.
Steak pie.
Chicken pie.
You spelt pie wrong if it's that sort of pie, auntie.
Lady Unique. Why has it gone little? Let's make it bigger. There we go. Dave Greenwood, 0.00000000. Lynn Mays did laugh at the elephant joke.
At school.
Ah, right, I missed that. I really should read till the end. I've got into so much trouble and signed so many contracts doing that. -5. Right, I think we've got to give this one
A 0.
a 1.
A 1?
I'm
I
giving
should
it-
give it that much.
I'm giving it a 1.
I'll get down the Legion, Sam. Tell it to John and Martin.
Paul, right, let's reset. Paul Plant. I went to a zoo the other day and they only had one dog. It was a Shih Tzu. I went to a zoo the other day and they only had one dog. It was a Shih Tzu. Do you get it?
No?
Shit Zoo.
Oh, Shih Tzu. Oh.
Oh. Oh. No.
Stop.
No.
BJ says no.
No. No. Oh dear. No, this is not good, is it? What? What? What on earth is going on there?
I don't even know what that says.
I don't know, but Charlotte Atkinson agrees. She's giving it a 4 as
Four?
well.
Really?
Yeah, but here they go. Look, Alistair Holes, 0. Stephen Brentnell, 0. Oh, I don't know. Some 3s here.
Some people like it.
Sharon Bamber liked that one.
I think it depends on the person, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whether a joke is liked or not.
Johnny Osmond. Sorry, I can't, mixing you up with your brother, Donny. Craig Johnson, 3. It used to be funny, so Esther's heard that one before.
She has.
I didn't know Shih Tzus had been around that long. I thought they only invented in like 2006. I don't know.
Invented.
The Allotment Doggers, 4. Brilliant. Carl Stevens. Defo Fat Gary Fuller. Defo 5. I know Gary Fuller's a radio presenter. That better not be on
Is
the
that the
radio.
Gary Fuller from Mind Station?
He better not end up on the radio, that joke, because that is pretty bad. I will get that radio station's program controller to send you some that are all right to put on air. Malcolm Pope, a 5. Oh, Louis not impressed with these jokes tonight, is he? It's a 0 from Louis. This is quite polarising, isn't it? White Van Man says 4.
Yeah. I think it depends on the person.
DD Pillar. That's like something that Arkwright would say, isn't it? Where's the jam? It's on that dear pillar. Isn't it?
Oh.
Frugal Grandma's touching herself, look.
Oh.
Alistair Sheriff's 5. Oh, I tell you, I'm going to have to give this. I don't know whether to give it a 3 or a 4.
3.
I think a 3 actually.
Yeah, I'd average it at 3.
That surprised me as that one.
Yeah, I thought that were going to get a 0 because I just didn't get it at all at
Yeah.
first.
Right, one more, and then we'll have a break.
Oh, we're not having another one,
And
are
then
we?
we'll have a break from them after this one. It's only because I think you'll like this one. I think this might have the same effect that the that the Abba Dabba Doo one did.
Okay.
Are you ready? Right, this one is from, well, it's either Simon Lewis or Simon from Lewis, because it's spelt lose, L-E-W-S. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I always get mixed up near Brighton. So, apologies. What do you call a dog that can do magic?
Clever.
A Labracadabrador.
That's stupid.
Don't you like that one?
I do like that one. Yeah.
You do like that, though?
I like that one.
What were you giving that one?
I'll give it a 3.
A 3. Okay, right. What about you lot? Come on. Oh, they're already going. Look, this lot. Right. Curly hair. Well, that was last week, I think.
That
wasn't
was in the outtakes.
That was, yeah, innit? Now, Neil Cochrane Cooper, despite him being given a 1 on his joke, has actually been very sportsmanlike.
Yes.
And he's given that one a 3.
Yes.
Linda has given it a 2. Deb, 4. Oh, Gin's been a bit more... Yep. Andy Cresswell likes that one a little bit. That's a 2. What?
I know an Andy Cresswell from
Do you?
somewhere.
Is that who it is?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we care? As long as we...
Yeah, if I know him.
Sharon Bamber, 3. Susan Easler. Susan Easler, I like that name. That's a 4. Kerry says 3. They are getting funnier. Well, we have to build up, you see.
They're only getting funnier because you're getting drunker.
Drunker. I think that's I think that's where it is. Maisie Minion, 2. Alistair Sherriff's given that one a 3. Although Ian Lindsay says 1 at best.
Well,
Nobody ever asks me what I think.
you give it the final score, though.
No, I'm working out the average. I'm actually going to give that one a 2.
A 2.
What do you think?
That's
A
fair. I
2
gave it a 3.
A 2. I'll give it a 3 then. Yeah? Simon from Lewis or Simon Lose, whatever your name is. Right, enough of that then. So let's scroll right down to the bottom. And I'm just going to... You talk for a minute because I'm just doing a little bit...
Yawn on.
I'm doing some admin.
Oh, have we done them?
No, we haven't done them. Right, we've got to do some hellos. So we've got to say hello to Kay Coleman. These people have sent us little super chats, which is just little ways to kind of support the channel. And we basically buy treats for the dogs and things like that.
Yeah, it helps them get dogs treats.
So Kay Coleman, hello to you. Thank you for that. Also, Jen S84. She says, not much, but get a little something for the poochers. We absolutely will.
We've done that one, haven't we?
Yeah, adventuring with Charlie. You like adventuring with your Charlie, don't you? Hey? He goes out with his hand in his pocket. There's no pocket in there, but he goes out with his hand in it, don't you? Hey?
It's so rude.
He is getting in ice cream shop with his... Yeah, that's... cheers, Charlie. Anyway, it's a 0, whatever joke that was. I think we missed that one, didn't we? Mrs. Lady Unicorn, thank you. I think we said thank you to you, didn't we?
Yes, we have.
And to Marion. And Dawn Leslie. Oh, please don't make me try Mukanovic. Is it?
Mujanovic.
Mujanovic. Is that it?
Mukanovic.
Yeah, let us know.
I think the J might be silent.
Yeah, let us know. But thank you anyway for that.
Or
Thank
it
you.
might be K might be silent. It might be Muhanovic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I always get them wrong, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rhonda Davis, hello to you as well. Video game controller throws a face down tantrum in between the words rage quit.
Hey?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. There you go. Kath Richardson, happy Easter. Hello. RB's giving it a 2. I think RB's watching us on a bit of a delay. It might be the first joke he's laughing at, actually. Simon Biggs is laying on the sofa enjoying a lovely can of cider.
Oh, I like cider in the summer. A nice cold cider.
Where's that guy who is always eating... What's it called? What's-its? He always comments saying he's laid in his underpants watching telly and eating what's-its, doesn't he?
Does he? I've not seen him.
I might have dreamt it, I don't know. Probably. I do have some weird dreams, don't I? Just seen the joke sent in by Rich. We're not marking the jokes on here. The jokes were sent in earlier. Help me. Malcolm Pope, hello to you.
Hello, Malcolm.
He's poorly, isn't he, the Pope?
Is he?
Yeah, I can smell farts again.
Well,
is he all right?
He'll be fine.
Is it one of yours? That
No, it's
one?
not one of mine. I
Smells a
haven't-
bit whiskey-ish.
I haven't farted.
I know it goes through you.
I haven't farted.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I fart.
Hi from the West Coast. No, please don't just do it. Hi from the West Coast of Canada. Happy Easter, Colin and Sean. Thank you for that. And James, who doesn't look like James, because I think,
Oh yes, I remember from last time.
I think in that he looks like Greg James, or what's that man called who used to do that program? In a studio, and they used to go around. Oh, what's it called? Bald. He did a show.
Him that wrote Time Warp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Richard Summit.
Oh yeah.
Richard Madeley.
No.
Richard Whiteley.
No. He wrote the Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah.
These will know.
Yeah, they will. He looks a bit like him, but with a wig, because he's got no hair, has he?
Yeah, that's right.
Richard Maple Summit. No, I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Happy Easter. Oh, happy pagan rite of spring, says Travis.
Oh, is that what it is today?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Lots of people saying hello. Hello, Richard Coles. He put a joke on, but we can't do that one, I don't think. White Van Man, super chat from you as well. How do you get a... Oh, I should have looked at that one first.
You should have looked at that one first.
I am sorry to anybody that was offended by that. And you should have known better, White Van Man. I've got to read these now. There's people still scoring, look. And I don't know what they're scoring for. Oh, God, some of these are terrible. I'm going to have to start banning people. Oh, dear. Oh, we can't have that one. Richard O'Brien.
Richard O'Brien, that's it.
Graham Morris, cheers for that. I think Gary said it as well. Yeah, Richard
Yeah,
O'Brien.
Andrew Thompson said it as well.
John Osmond, cheers, John. Happy Easter to you. Is it like yesterday Easter or tomorrow Easter for Australia? It's tomorrow Easter now, isn't it? It's tomorrow morning.
They're already on Monday.
Yeah, it's tomorrow morning. Andrew Thompson says Richard O'Brien. Oh, look, an owl.
Oh yeah.
I like owls. Yeah, you really can't say that, can you, Mark? That's bad, that. Right, so let's do another one. Right. So where are we? Big Trev. This is a bit risky, this one. So this
It
is
can't
like,
be as risky as that last one.
it's not.
Just had on
It's
there.
not as risky as that one, but it's got a word in it that I don't like saying. It's not a swear word, but I don't like saying it. Are you ready? Right, let's just take Mark off the screen because he might not want to be associated with this. So this is from Big Trev. Are you ready? We've got a pervert frog in our garden. Whenever I go out, it just looks at me and says, "Rub it, rub it."
Rubbish. I like that one.
You like that
I
one?
like that one. I'll give that a 4.
You're giving that a 4? Oh,
I'll give that a 4.
Blimey, that is good, that one, isn't it? Oh, dear. You should see the one that's coming up in about 20 minutes. Oh, my God, I'm going to get into trouble. Oh, dear me.
My sister sent in a joke.
Hang on, because we've got to score this one yet. Oh, Neil Cochran Cooper, look, 4 from him. That's really generous of him. Sandra Marshall says 4. Highland Rover 4. 5. Look at that. That's good, isn't it? 4s and 5s. Deb Cameron 5. Zombie Biker 5. Oh, Louis. Even Louis, he's giving it a 4. Tom Whitman 4. Blimey. Lynn Foxton 5. Sorry, Tom Whitman 5. Getting this wrong now. Darren Howell's just 2. He's laughing.
He's
too.
laughing?
He's just, yeah. James has given it. We know why, because James has got a joke coming up. That's why.
Has he?
Yeah.
Can I tell my sister's joke?
I can't read. You talk and I'll read it because I can't do both at the
Okay.
same time. You know what I'm like.
Oh, Michaela Gaskarth. I think she's giving it a -5. -5.
Der Pillar has given it a 4.
Pillar.
Ben likes it. Ben's giving it a 6. I think we're gonna go with a 4.
Yes.
Do you think we're gonna go for a 4 and a round of laughter? I thought that were a bit risky, that one as well.
I thought it was a bit risky.
Right, Sean's sister has sent a joke in.
I can't remember it. I've got to read it.
Read it slowly, because some of these people are a bit slow. I don't mean you.
I've just watched a documentary on marijuana. All documentaries should be watched that way.
That will get us demonetized. That was. Do you know what? I'm giving that a.
Colin didn't like it, Michelle.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that. Let's see what. I mean, we don't matter. We actually don't matter.
No, we don't matter. Maureen Lucas gave it a T.
Yeah. Edward Mahoney likes it. Oh, look at this. I don't know. It's going down well. Alistair, 5. Alan, 4. Kay, 5.
Oh.
Wow. Jennifer's given it a 4 as well. Here we go. Ian Lindsay.
0.
There you go, Michelle. Remember that face next time you see him.
Boo. That.
Oh, dear. 4, says James. He's handy with them 4s, isn't he? A Cindy adventuring with Charlie. Look, 0 from him.
0.
Alistair Hole, I don't know what's happened to him. I think he's probably smoking marijuana.
Yeah, but looks of it,
judging
yes.
by that. Tumbleweed from Andy Cresswell, though.
Tumbleweed.
And a medial 3 from Louis the Travel Spotter. Oh, it's going down now. Lindsay's giving it a 3. Kim's giving it a 2.
Donnie's brother gave it a 4.5.
Yvonne a 2, but then it goes back up. Yep, 4.5. Oh, dear. Highlands Uncovered. I thought these were jokes and not facts. There you go. Be careful. Oh, I actually think the lower the score, the better the result.
I do, yes.
That is proper dad joke then, isn't it?
It's supposed to be bad.
Right, I think we're going with a 3. What do you reckon?
A 3 for that one, sis.
I don't know why I'm writing it down. It's not on my sheet of paper, is it, that one? Are you all
I
right?
felt something on my arm then. I thought I had a bite.
Benny didn't understand that one, so he's giving it a 1. Oh, dear. Right. Can I do one?
Oh, excuse me. Yes.
Can I do one? Do you mind if I do one? Let
I don't
me
mind.
just take Benny off there. I found out last week that Sean's addicted to Viagra. Believe me, nobody's taking it harder than me.
Oh! Oh, that's a naughty one. I like that one.
Do you like that one?
I like that one.
Do you like that one? What are we giving that one then?
Oh, I'm giving that a 5.
Oh, yay. I'm giving myself a 5. Right. I don't care what you lot say, actually, but come on, bring it on. Fenella the Kettle Witch. Hello to you. Thank you.
Oh, they're all giving it a 5.
Thank you for the...
Oh, hello, Fenella.
Hello. Oh, dear me. Edward, 5. Oh, yes. We're going on here. Even Louis the Travel Spot. Yes, nice one. Juju. Michael Howard. A 5.
Scottish Ace gave it a 10.
Oh, look at these. I think I might have won this.
I think you've won this. No, it's the lowest score that wins.
I know it's the highest now.
Oh, he's changed his mind now.
Ben Armstrong. Oh, look at this. Frugal Grandma. They'll all be telling... This will be all over Twitter in an hour.
It will.
It won't it? Mind you, that's where I nicked it from, so I don't know what I'm complaining from. Neil Cochrane Cooper, 5. Oh, a 10 from Stephen. Even Susan's laughing. Look, Wicked Lizard. Oh, James has got... Oh, look at this. Oh, Abby. Oh, I'm disappointed. Although Mrs. Ladywood's laughing. I think we've got a Lady Unicorn wood going.
We have.
We have, haven't we? Craig Johnson. Oh, look at this. Mark McKenzie, 1 million. Oh, if only I had £1 for every mark, I'd be a millionaire now. Wouldn't I? Yeah? I don't think Roger Barnett would be. He'd have £1.
It would have a £1, yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like that one. Oh, even Benny, look, he understood that one, look. Andy, 10 from Andy as well. Can't say that. You didn't say that, did you?
I don't know.
Oh, look at even a 5 from Adventuring with Charlie. Wow. Too much information. that must be hard to visualize in your sister's head. I don't mean like literally. I don't mean like, you know what I mean. I mean it must be. No. No. 10 from Steve. Oh, I like this. I'm liking this one. Do you want me to tell another one?
No, we've had enough jokes
No,
now.
'cause you like mine, don't you? Okay, then I won't. But everybody's liking it. Look, knocked it out of the park with that one.
Were the haggis outtakes good? I missed it.
You'll never know, will you?
I missed them.
Nobody said
I'll have
out.
to watch them later
No,
now.
nobody said out about it, so I just.
Oh, right, so there must have been rubbish.
It
then.
were enough time for you to go get a whiskey and me to fart. That were it. And blame Ollie.
That blames me.
And blame Ollie. You do this one because I need a drink of water because my throat's
What,
dry.
Linda Whiteside, thank you for the super chat. Wow, that's awesome. Happy Easter to you and the pups. Oh, the pups will get something lovely with that.
They will. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also to Simon Gowburn. Thank you for that as well. Highlands Uncover says $1 million for the unshamed filth. I think Screwball's trying to send emojis, but it don't quite work on this system.
It don't quite work on this.
Face fuchsia poop shape. Face fuchsia poop shape. Alice just went himself.
He went himself.
He went himself. Simon Biggs has got the hang of copy paste. And Edward's still laughing. Right, let's go to this. What plans do you have for the summer? Says Scottish Ace.
None.
We do. We have lots of plans.
He never tells me.
Well, do you tell them what you're doing? What your plans are?
What my plans are?
Yeah.
The garden. More garden, and more of fixing the croft.
That it.
Yeah.
Tell them how far you've got with the extended chicken run that we've been now working on for 7 months. That 2-week job.
It's nearly finished.
How many weeks have you been saying it's nearly finished? Since November.
Yeah. Well, it kept snowing.
For a week.
Then it kept raining.
For a
And
week.
then it froze over.
For a week.
No, it didn't. It would. We had 2 foot of snow.
Well, you're going to swear then. Oh, dear me. Let's have a look. I haven't been so shocked since the stationery store moved, says Andreas Johnson. Oh, dear. I don't get that.
No,
How can you miss the outtakes when you made them, says Paul Johnston.
Yeah, but I always forget where we made mistakes.
It was basically it was me rolling. If you haven't seen the haggis, by the way, here he is. It was me rolling the haggis.
Play it again.
Down there.
Then I can watch them.
Oh, I don't. It's a bit crap, but here we go.
Miss. Oh, God.
Oh, that would have been a good one as well.
So many times.
The hole was like that big, and the haggis is like that big, and it still couldn't get it
dear.
in there. So if you haven't seen it, it's actually a Highland coo. We just took its horns off and put some weight in it so that it would roll a little bit better. There you go. You're the star of the outtakes.
I enjoyed them.
You met the outtakes. What? Oh no, I can't say that. I'm starting to read them now. So yeah, talking of summer plans. So Sean's carrying on with the garden.
Yeah.
Rose Hall says, "How's the train band coming on?" Well, that's been on hold because Sean's been poorly for
I've
a
been
couple
poorly
of
for
weeks.
2 weeks.
And he has had a really bad chest infection and ear infection, and you know how it gets you. You can't do can you? Every time you get up, you're tired again after 5
It
minutes.
sort of happened the day after I visited my sister, so I don't know what she gave me.
So yeah, everything's been on hold for a couple of weeks, but we are starting now that the weather's bucking up a little bit. It's going to snow now, I bet you.
It will do.
We're gonna start work on it. So there's no real movement on the train barn yet, but that's coming for the summer.
Yeah.
Also the bees. So you know that a hive died, and we found out why it's died. By the way, I hadn't told them yet, have I?
It stopped living.
Yeah, it stopped living basically. So when it swarmed, if you remember, we had 2 hives last year. Hive 1, Billa. Hive 1 and Hive 2. So Hive 1's fine, but Hive 2 swarmed late last summer, which is unusual for the first year with a new queen. And I caught it, if you remember, I caught the swarm and put it in a new hive, which became Hive 3. Now, Hives 1 and 3 are doing fine, but hive 2, there wasn't enough bees left in. It was a bit too late in the year. The queen that they raised wasn't strong enough, and she didn't raise enough brood in time, and so they basically died.
Yeah.
It's not rare, is it? It's quite a common thing.
Yeah, it's quite a common thing, apparently.
Nothing I could have done about it, because I couldn't reintroduce them. Some people say that you can put the hives on top and put like newspaper in the, but it was too late in the season to do that, and I would have risked losing both hives.
Yeah.
So it was either guarantee one of the two, but anyway. So we've got 2 hives with 2 colonies, which are now sponsored. So the grubs have got one. I forget who's got the other, but we've got the plaques on the way, and then we've got 3 new colonies coming. One will take hive 2, which I'm going to blowtorch to sterilise it, and then we've got 2 new hives as well. So that's coming over the summer. Sorry, I've been babbling on.
That's fine. James.
James wants to know how the badgers are. We actually don't know, because
We took the cameras down to give them a bit of peace.
yeah, what I didn't want to do, and I think I said this in the vlog, is just be going every single day to the cameras, because if Blair is pregnant,
Yes, she is.
and she's not going to want me coming to the set every day getting footage. So I've taken the cameras out, because once she has the cubs, it's at least kind of 8 to 10 weeks before the cubs will make an appearance from the set. And she's not had the cubs yet. So we're at least, I would think, 2 months away from even seeing them.
Yeah.
At least. It could be a bit more. So to give her a bit of privacy, and the only footage we would get is the same as we've got, which is of them coming in and out. So we're not going to miss anything.
No, we're not.
So I've taken them out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back in about 5 or 6 weeks, and then I'm going to get the footage remotely. I can set them up via Wi-Fi, so I don't have to go close to them. I can retrieve the footage that way. There you go. That's how the badgers are. Steve Grubb, I hope my bees are in the plan. There you go. We just covered that, haven't we? Mr. Uni wants to know about the train barn. There you go. It's still on. It's just been delayed by a couple of weeks because Sean's not been well. Della says, "Have you got a new furry member of your family yet?" We never said it would be furry.
No, we didn't.
We just said that there would be a new addition, and we didn't say whether it was singular or plural.
We've yet to have a meeting, and we will have the meeting this week.
Yes, it is. If you remember in the vlog, we did say weeks. We didn't say it was imminent. There's actually, I will give you a few clues. You just pinch me if I go too far. It's it's not what you're expecting.
No.
It's not the horses from the outtakes video. People thought the intro to last week's outtakes video, and they saw 2 horses in the background.
Oh no, they're not our horses.
They're not our horses. They just use.
They just use the field behind us, don't
Yeah,
they?
they use the field behind us. It just keeps the grass down, doesn't it?
It does,
yes. It's good. So it's not the horses, and it's going to take quite a lot of planning and research, because it's not what you're thinking. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
And we have to build quite a special enclosure for it.
We do, and we're going to have continuing advice as well.
Yeah. It's good. It's going to be worth the wait, I promise you, because it's not what you're expecting. I promise you, it's not what you're expecting.
Yeah. We'll be looking after what's coming, and then where it's coming from, they'll be looking after us, sort of thing, giving us advice as well.
I think we should leave it now. Yeah. Michael Howard, are you planting any vegetables on the croft? Why don't we plant vegetables on the croft?
Because the deer eat it.
We could plant vegetables, but we'd have to get special planters, and we'd have to either deer fence around it, which costs thousands,
Or a polytunnel, which costs thousands.
or a polytunnel. So it's just not efficient.
Yeah,
for
not
us
yet
to do
anyway.
that. Yeah.
We may have a polytunnel maybe next year.
Reminds me of Benny Hill, says James. Sean's reaction to is the funniest thing. I've resorted to tenor ladies. They do tenor men as well, don't they?
How far back are we?
I don't know. Right, we're going to do a jump to the bottom, okay? So, sorry if we missed a few. There we go. Carol had bees in the cavity of her house,
Oh, yes, that can happen quite regular.
and she couldn't get them removed until nature took its course and winter came. Wow. Careful what you ask for, says Barb. Yes, we know that one.
Yeah.
Louis the travel spotter reckons it's a Highland coo.
No, because it's not furry.
Don't say no.
We said it's not furry.
No, we didn't say it was furry. Now you've just told them it's not furry. Idiots.
Rewind it. Rewind it. Rewind
It's all right.
it.
We'll edit it out.
Rewind it.
We'll edit it out. People will never notice. Right. So
We would like some Highland cows.
we would like some. Louis the travel spotter thinks it's a Highland coo. We're not saying. It could be. It could have fur, or it might not. Liz Warren's giving it a 5. I don't know.
Have you been asleep?
You're watching a little. Oh, 18 bald eagles. If I had 18 bald eagles, I would put them all on a pole and then walk behind them and just go. Alistair always wants to know if it's a little donkey.
We would like a donkey.
We would like a donkey. Whether
But
it
not
is,
one, we'd have 2 if we got one.
whether it is or it isn't. Is it a donkey? Says Maureen Lucas. Yeah. Gotta be alpacas, says Zombie Biker.
All right.
It could be alpaca. Are they the ones that go? That spit the dog, innit?
Yeah.
What's the guy who had
excuse
his
me.
hand up his bum? Malcolm McLaren, is it? Bob Carroll G, that's it.
Malcolm McLaren, music producer.
Yeah, well, wasn't he? Are we adopting or fostering a little fox?
No.
You're supposed to. Oh, what you like, you? You're telling everybody what it in, and eventually it's not going to take them long to work out what it is it?
Of course it will. There's thousands of animals out there.
Yeah, but they know now that it's not a fur. It hasn't got fur on it.
Donny's brother.
A drop bear. It
Yeah.
could be.
could be.
They're about as common as haggis, aren't
They
they?
are.
Yeah. Does it eat hay or seeds? Does it eat hay or seeds? I don't think we can answer that. A reptile, says Yvonne Jackson.
Close.
They ain't got fur.
But no.
They ain't got. Stop telling them no. Gee, I'm gonna mute you in a minute.
Mute me.
Yeah, ostrich. Well, that ain't got fur. It's got feathers, hasn't
It's got
it?
feathers, yeah.
Oh, I don't like. Is it ostriches that kick you?
Yes.
Neil thinks it's feathery.
My sister says I can't hold my own water. That's true.
No, he can't.
That's true.
Don't tell him bike.
Don't tell him, Pike.
Marion Tuckwell, I reckon you're getting pigs.
Oh, do you?
That could be a good guess because they're not furry, are they? They have hair.
They have hair.
Yeah. One of my friend's legs looks like the back of a pig, where it's like really pink and just like bits of hair sprouting out here.
Is that Johnny?
I couldn't say.
John.
It's got a head like he's got a head like a potato though. He knows that. He made that up. No, that's rude. Sean's face, says Lynn. Russell reckons we're getting a giraffe. We'd need a ladder, wouldn't we?
Need a ladder.
Yeah,
Why?
If ever we want to flannel his face or out like that, we'd need a ladder. I'm not climbing up a giraffe's neck. Is it a piggy? Piggies and ostriches seem to be guesses. There's Michaela reckons it's pigs. Sue Todd reckons it's pigs. Tim reckons it might be a tortoise.
I've had a tortoise before.
Onion Man's into beaver. He thinks it might be a beaver. I don't think we have enough water for a beaver, do we?
No.
No, I've never been into beavers.
God.
What? Andy Cresswell, emu. I could be like, what's his name? Rod what? Rod Hull.
Rod Hull, yeah.
Rod Hull, an emu. Is he still alive?
I've no idea.
He needs to wash his arm if ever he came round here. Is it pigs, Pete Wakeman? Emus? Well, there's some right fish farming. Look, Simon G. We might be having a reservoir.
We ain't got a lake.
We could build one.
We could.
We've got some
Have to
shovels.
take some digging.
Do you want to come and help us dig a lake? We have plenty of water up here in Scotland, don't we?
We do.
We could do that. Oh, dear. Alligators, pot-bellied pigs, geese, Bob Carroll G's, and armadillo. I don't think we have armadillos here, do we?
No, we don't.
Please don't let it be a peacock.
No, it's not going to be a peacock. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Right, we're going to change the subject now because you're just going to end up telling people what it is, aren't you? Oh, God, it goes on forever and ever and ever. Sheeps! Fenella the kettle witch was late for work this morning. She changed her alarm ringtone to the hokey cokey and it took her 20 minutes to get out of bed.
Oh, I like that one, Fenella.
What are we giving that one then?
Oh, I'll give that a 4.
What are we giving that one? They're still going on. Grouse, llamas,
Be quiet. We're not telling you.
Tasmania. To be fair, they probably put this while it was on delay. Mike says ducks. I'm leaving that one on from Fenella. I like that one actually.
I like that
Fenella.
one,
I like
Fenella.
that one. Let's score Fenella's joke. 4 from Bennett. Oh, lots of. Oh, Mrs. Lady Unicorn's giving it a 9. Look, I can imagine these people sat at home or in the I don't know what sort of care home they're in, holding up placards with numbers on it. That's a nice thought, isn't it?
They're all sat in the lounge in the high chair.
Yeah, with nurse coming round with little cups
Watching
with
telly.
with tablets in it. I can see your Michelle in one of them
Yeah, next week.
with a towel over her lap.
The blanket over
Yeah,
her.
yeah. No, a towel because
towel.
they have to keep changing it. She can't have a blanket.
She with the dribbling of wine
Oh,
or Prosecco.
As long as that's all she's dribbling. Benny gives it a 4. Frugal Grandma a 5. Oh, Ian Lindsay's giving it a 3.
I'm fed up of these jokes now.
5 from Highland Rover. Oh, right. Well, I don't know how many more I've got to do.
Oh, God, we got loads.
Right, we'll go through them really quickly then, yeah? So I think we're actually going to give
Why
that
have we
one.
got Vanessa on screen?
I think we're going to give that one, because she was reading a score.
All right.
We're actually going to give that one a 4. Yeah? Is that all right? For Fenella? A 4. Right. We're just going to go through them then, right? All right, really quickly. Michaela Hardman. What do you call a magician who's lost his magic? Ian.
Huh?
Magician, take away the magic.
Oh, come on.
Do you know? I'm actually going to give that a 1. We're not even going to put that to vote. I know people are going to start putting that to vote, but I'm 1.
1, yeah.
Malcolm Pope's in there. 1. Right, Lynn Foxton. This is worse. This one. What did the worm say to the caterpillar? Where did you get your fur coat from?
That's stupid.
It is, isn't it?
That just doesn't make sense.
All these notes. No. I don't like that one either. Right. I've got to read this one because it's from a famous viewer.
Famous viewer?
As soon as I say his name, everybody's going to go,
Okay.
no, more than that. Sharp intake of breath. We need an emoji for a sharp intake of breath. Now, the joke itself is probably the riskiest that we're going to say tonight.
Who is it from?
So,
Is this person famous or?
no, it's famous on Foxes Afloat.
On
Very
Foxes
on
Afloat.
Foxes Afloat, he is very famous. But the joke is so if you're easily offended by things that we normally talk about, it might be a good idea to, I don't know, go and boil your head or something just for a couple of minutes,
Boil your head.
and then come back when it's cooled off. All right. So let's reset this. So stop voting. So the next one is from Jake Rimmer.
Oh!
Hello, Jake. Nice to see you again. And Jake says, if a blackbird has black babies and a bluebird has blue babies, which bird has no babies? A swallow.
Oh, that's funny. I'm shocked, Jake.
I'm not sure.
Jake Rimmer.
I know where he comes out with. Right, here we go then. Is it going to beat mine? That's what I'm worried about. Oh, it's a 10 from Neil, look. Oh, dear me. 5.5 from Alistair. Oh, no. It's going to beat me. 10 from Deb. 5 from Linda and Lindsay. and Zombie. Oh dear.
Steve Grubb, I'm going to put 10 on your beehive. It's out of 5.
Look at all these. Sandra 5, Joe 5, Tempest Fire 5. Oh, watch for your name at the bottom, Craig. Even Benny, look, 5+. 5 from Andreas. Oh, I'm out here. He's beaten me. I've been beaten by a rimmer. 1,000, says John Osmond. Oh my God, 5, says Craig. Oh, dear me. 10. Oh, look at this. Heather, 10. Charlotte, 10. Andy Cresswell, I think that's the biggest score we've had from Andy tonight.
It is. It is. That's a good score, that, Andy.
Michelle's back and her head's well and truly boiled.
What's the T for?
I
Boiled.
think T stands for drink, doesn't it? Even John Osmond's chuckling to that one. There we go. Oh, Highland Rover 5, definitely. Naughty Jake. We're going to have to get Naughty Jake. We're going to have to get Jake Rimmer on a vlog once, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Because you have, I mean, when you talk about rimmers, you have this kind of image, don't you? This mental image of what you think a rimmer would look like.
Oh.
And he actually doesn't look like
Don't start me off.
He doesn't look like a rimmer, does he?
Oh.
It's like, I mean, think about it. Think about a rimmer.
What does a rimmer look like? What does a...
I know what he looks like. I've seen a photograph of him. I've seen a photo of him, and he definitely, if you were to walk past him in the street, you would say, Jake, you don't look like a rimmer. Carly Air does. She looks.
Oh dear me.
Carly Air looks like she has got curly hair.
Oh, it's no wonder these people don't stop watching.
But Jake Rimmer, I don't know.
How can I
Anyway,
see through them? They're filthy.
it's a good job you got clothes on, isn't it? Like that man said earlier on.
I know.
Oh dear.
Oh, Gary says stop it. Aren't you on the radio at the moment, or is it just the weekends?
His shift's finished now. I think
All
for
right.
a week. Lazar, our school librarian was called Mrs. Page Turner. Oh dear. Rimmer off Red Dwarf.
Ah, yes, there is a rimmer on Red Dwarf.
He don't look like a rimmer either, does he? A lot of people talking about that. Sean's peeing for sure now, says Tom.
Yeah. Right. Move on.
You don't like it when it's funny, do you? Are we giving that a 5 then?
Yeah.
Oh, he's beaten me. I can't believe he's beaten me.
Are we done with dad jokes now?
Well, we've got to play one. I think we've got one more video one to play from James.
From James.
Yeah, I've saved it to last because it worried me a bit when I watched it. It was one of them where you actually feel you have to ring support services for him. It was just a look he gave at the end of it. I need a wee.
Do you know what? That whiskey's lovely.
I know, I can tell how quick it's going down. Do you need a wee?
No, because I've been on antibiotics for 2 weeks. I've not had anything.
That's the first thing you've had, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking about weeing. Can we talk about weeing with them?
We can talk about weeing with them, yeah.
Shall we tell them
Everybody
about?
does it.
Shall we tell them about what happened? Why you sat a bit funny?
Why?
You know when you go for a wee at night, when you get when you get past that certain age, like 28, you do, don't you? You get up and go for a wee more, and
After staying at my sister's, they get up about 12 times a night.
really, oh blimey. Well, it's like, I mean, I know your Michelle stands up to do it, but most women. Most women sit down to wee, don't they?
She's going to kill you when she comes up.
She can. I've got the photographs of her stood at the urinal. But most ladies sit down, don't they? But when you're a bloke, I mean, I think most blokes, when they get up in the night, you don't really switch the lights on, do you? You just kind of creep to the toilet. Ours is downstairs, so we have to go downstairs. Our house is back to front. And we have to go downstairs, so we don't turn the lights on.
No.
But then we have sit-down wees. If you're a man, do you have a sit-down wee at night?
At night time,
Because
yeah.
I think you're that tired and like,
you
sleepy.
Just fall asleep on the toilet.
And you don't want to wake yourself up by standing up, do you? So
That's
you kind
right.
of sit down and just kind of go off. Well, that's the mistake he made the other night, wasn't it? Because I'd left the plunger in the toilet. And I heard this almighty scream. And I'd left it in because we put this thing down that does the septic tank, don't I? And you're not supposed to wee on it, so I put the plunger on it to stop him weeing on it. But of course, he didn't turn the light on, and he just sat straight down. And you're talking about we can hear Michelle.
Don't believe
in
him.
Scotland. We could people in Inverary could have heard him.
Inverary.
I like Inverary. Right. Right. I'm just gonna do. You talk for a minute because I'm doing some.
No, you've got to put what our Michelle's just put on. Have we got some super chats? We'll put you on in a minute, Michelle.
I've got to do right. White Van Man as correct as put the record. He's done a good thing now. Cheers for the super chat. What do you call a woman in a goalpost? A net.
A net.
That's better.
That's better.
That's a bit better, is that one? Simon Cowburn, thank you for that.
Thank you, Simon.
Also to John Osmond, super chat from John Osmond. What do you get when you cross a sheep with a kangaroo?
A woolly jumper.
I remember that when I
remember
were a
that
kid.
one.
That's an oldie but goodie. Bit like you.
An oldie but goodie.
Yeah. What's right? So, what did your Michelle want? Right. Right. Let's go right. Oh dear. This system of ours is a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? Antiquated.
Crap.
That's a big word, isn't it? Antiquated. Right. Where was she? There we are. The thing is, I mean, the photo's good enough that she's actually stood at the urinal. What I was most impressed by was that she was stood.
What's the aim?
Yeah, is that she was stood 3 foot back from it and actually aimed it pretty well. Honestly, it sounded like. No, I'm not going to do that. Mark, is Jake Rimmer his actual name or his name? No, his real name. His real name is Jake Rimmer. That's his actual name. Sue Todd's cry is too much for Sue. Look, unfortunately.
How far you gone back?
I haven't.
We're back at the. Yeah, we're back now.
We're going back down to the bottom now. Michelle and a Shiwi. Says Malcolm Pope. Scottish Ace, what other parts of Scotland would you like to visit in the next few years? We've got to go to Skye.
Yeah, we're going to go to Skye.
But the Skye will be probably a 1 or a 2-dayer because there's just so much drone and photographic opportunity up there.
We need to get a tent.
That I want to take my time up there. So definitely Skye. I also want to go up to Durness as well.
We've been to Durness, haven't we?
No, we've been to Dunnet Head.
Dunnet Head, that was it.
Which is a bit further east.
Yeah.
So Durness is literally just north from us. It's on the north coast.
About an hour and a half away.
Yeah, north and a little bit west. So I want to go there as well because that's supposed to be lovely. But I'm not going in season because it's going to be mega busy.
Yeah, because it's on the West Coast 500.
Yeah, we don't live far from the NC 500, which is, if you don't know what the NC 500 is.
NC 500, not West Coast, yeah.
It's, if you don't know, it's a road, 500-mile long road that basically goes around the coast of Scotland.
Yeah.
From Inverness, and then it kind of comes back in again. It's really nice, and it attracts a lot of tourists. And
a lot.
Because it's Easter week. Well, it's Easter weekend now, but the kids started off, I think, last week, didn't they?
Yeah, it's getting busy.
It's starting to get not where we are. I mean, we're way a few miles back from the road, so we don't see it. But yeah, there's quite a lot of people about. So yeah, they're the two places. We also want to go to. This might surprise you as well. We want to go to Edinburgh.
Yes.
Sean's stayed in Edinburgh for one night when I did my Land's End John O'Groats bike ride a few years ago, and didn't see. He just literally stopped, slept, got up, and carried on.
Yeah.
And then I've been to Edinburgh for an MRI scan, but it was literally drive into the hospital, MRI, and drive back out again. So we want to go to Edinburgh because we want to see the Doctor Who exhibition, but I don't think that's going to happen.
It's not going to happen. No.
And the ship that you were on, Britannia.
Royal Yacht Britannia. Yeah, I'd like to go back on there and see how it's doing, how she's doing.
You used to work on the Royal Yacht Britannia.
You
used to make toast for the Queen Mother, didn't you?
I did.
Trying to choke her on fish bones.
Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother.
No,
I didn't. But I did used to. Yes, I cooked for her. Yes.
Steve Grubb, what time of year has the least midges? Just planning a trip up for a walk sometime.
Winter. They're starting to come out now.
Right. Yeah. This is a weird one. Whenever I say anything about naturey stuff, the first thing most people say, well, I get usually one of three responses. One, aren't you cold? No. Second one is about the midges. And the third one is about arrest warrants and stuff, but we'll not go there. So what time of year has the least midges? Obviously winter, so kind of between December, late December, because they're still going into December.
Yeah,
on
they
nice
can.
days,
Yeah,
aren't they?
depends on the heat. It depends on the temperature.
Yeah, January, February is usually the best. But then again, where we are, we don't get that many midges. In fact,
on the west coast, on the east coast where we are, we don't get a lot.
the closer to the sea, the less midges you get on this east coast. We found anyway.
Yeah.
If you go inland a bit, there can be a bit of a problem, and you don't have to go far inland for them to be a problem.
No.
But even then, where we are, which is up on the very far northeast coast, even in the summer, they're not that bad.
They're here, but
We have this repellent that you can just rub on your arms, or just wear a long sleeve t-shirt, and they're not that much of a problem. I think I've only been bitten probably 5 times in all of last year.
yeah. I think the worst we've seen up here is when your mum was up here and her other half didn't put any repellent on.
Yeah, but
Do you remember?
Yeah, he went out
In a short sleeve shirt as well.
in a t-shirt, short sleeve shirt with no repellent at sunset after it had been drizzling a bit that day. So it was damp and warm. It was just asking for trouble.
If you
And
wear
he-
repellent, you're fine.
and he went up in the hills bird spotting, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it's not that much of a problem. There is a thing. It's actually worth googling. This is you might like this even if you're not.
There is a midge map.
Yeah, if you're not coming to Scotland, it's a website, and they actually do the repellent that we use as well, and it's called Smidge, 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 and they do a really good repellent which we use. Other repellents are available, but they also have a midge map, which is a map of Scotland, and it has recorded forecasts for how bad the midges are in that particular area, and
Similar to the pollen forecast.
yeah, and it goes from 1 to 5. So 1 is like there's no risk at all, and we're usually a 1 or a 2. And then as you go further inland and over towards the west coast, it's more like 4s and 5s, isn't it? But if you Google Smidge forecast or Smidge map, you'll be able to go on the website and bring that up.
Or, if you want to know how bad midges can get, watch a programme we've just watched. Eh?
Yeah, End to End by George Ezra. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime, end to end. He walked Land's End to John O'Groats. When he got to the Highlands, it was that bad they had to wear nets.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Yeah. George Ezra. Really good.
Scotland Effects. I went to school at Inverurie for 3 weeks. There's an advert. Now, people living in Scotland will get this. If you don't live in Scotland, you will not know what I'm going on about. So people who live in Scotland, and tell me if you've seen this because it always makes me laugh. There's an advert on Scottish television, on ITV.
On STV.
On
Scottish
STV.
TV.
So you only get it if you live in Scotland. There is an advert for, and I can't remember the name of the company, and they do like fitted kitchens and stuff. And they have a new showroom at Inverurie, and the advert is just like, oh, I'm not going to be cruel, but it just makes me laugh every time. It's like a family that are getting ready to have a party. I don't know why they're having a party, although there is cake involved. It might be a kid's birthday. But I think it's about having a new kitchen, isn't it?
Yes.
A kitchen showroom and a bathroom. So the family are getting ready, and it shows you them getting ready, and then like in the bathroom and the bedroom and the kitchen and that getting ready. But it's just that like one of the women, I mean, 20s, really fit, really good looking, but she's like cleaning a bathroom in this tightest pink short dress you've ever seen.
In high heels.
In high heel, and it's just, and it makes me laugh every single
Doesn't
time.
happen.
And it's just when you said Inverurie, that's why Inverurie makes me laugh, and it means nothing to anybody. I'm sorry, I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah, stop babbling.
Go on, then you do it.
I can't because it's just... Oh, super chat from Dave Greenwood, look. My friend worked at the zoo.
Oh no, this is naughty. Oh, hang on, it's gone big.
Yeah, stop moving. I can't read that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that off because that's too rude. Thank you for the super chat, but that is too rude. You can read it off screen. You can read it in the chat wall if you want to read it.
That's not. Dave, that's naughty.
Captain Boyd's Eye says West Coast is bad, especially sheltered areas. Calm, overcast weather is terrible. That's exactly what we're on about. Wind and sun keep them away. Again, that's exactly what we found. We're no experts on it, but that's been our experience. And I think that's because of the coast as well, because it is windier sometimes.
Yeah, it's quite. It can get breezy here,
and there's less moisture. Sorry, I'm moving the comments about. I'm just trying to get them the right size. Is midges and beasties the same thing?
Yes.
Are they?
Yeah, little wee beasties.
Yeah, wee beasties. That's
Wee
what we
beasties.
called the haggis, though, wasn't it? Craig Dickinson says, would you agree the further north you are, the more vicious the midges?
Don't know.
I don't know. I've stopped in Perth and I've stopped in Pitlochry, and the midges were pretty bad there, and they're a lot further south from us. They're like 4 hours south from us. So I don't know. But I've been told that the further north and west you go, but I think weather has something to do with it as well, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
But I'm definitely not an expert. Gillian, I use the Smidge website every time I'm heading to the Highlands after about February. It's really helpful. Yeah, it is good. This is Aaron, is it?
Yeah, Aaron.
Happy Easter, guys. Have you thought of any preventative ways to stop the fire getting close to your house, like what happened last year? Well, we don't need to. Nature's done that for us.
It's now a natural fire break.
The fire was so vicious because there was, how many years did they say? 20 odd, 30 odd years?
Yes, yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
Or 15. It was decades of overgrown bracken and heather and gorse and moss and grass and everything else. And every year the bracken grows. You've seen how big bracken grows. It's like the big ferns. They can grow up to 5 feet high and the leaves are huge.
Yeah.
And at the end of the year, they don't really... They die, but they don't compost away, do they?
No, they just dry out.
They dry out, and it's like it's tinder dry, isn't it, most of it? So if you imagine 15, 20 years worth of that, it doesn't come back the next year. Once it's dead. A new growth comes next year. So it builds up and it thickens and thickens and thickens, and then all the heather as well dies back. And so you had this like perfect combination of probably a foot, 2 foot,
a tinder dry material.
Tinder dry, material. And so once the fire's burnt through,
there's nothing else to do.
There's nothing up there. If you have a look at the Wild Haggis vlog, the April Fool's vlog, that was recorded on the same hill as the fire, but further along where the fire didn't reach. So you can actually see, if you look closely at that vlog, all the dead bracken. Where you see the haggis rolling down the hill.
That's on dead bracken.
That's down where the dead bracken is. So that's what it looked like behind us where the fire was. So, just to answer your question again, Aaron, that's, because it's burnt back, it's still bare. There's no bracken yet. There's no gorse yet. The heather is coming through, but it's literally tiny. If you look on our social media, we posted a photo.
Yeah, Aaron will have seen that.
And the heather is growing all over the hill. But it won't really be a fire risk for years.
No, not for years and years now.
And what we have found as well is that some of the landowners and crofters are already doing control burns this year. They started about a week ago because we've had a dry week. So they're already doing control burns to stop
it coming
anything
down.
bad happening. Yeah. There you go. Tony Good says, I don't know what you're pointing at when you point.
Second from underneath Aaron.
Tony Good says, did the NC 500 in May? Midges weren't a problem. There you go. Everybody has a different experience. Yep. Gary Captain
It's
Phillips.
the captain.
Hello. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because it's just going to be...
You stop messing about with it.
No, it's just, it keeps going wrong and I'm putting it right. Hello.
Hello, Gary.
Hello. How's your bum for spots? Well, it's after what I heard last time. Couldn't sit down.
Oh, I heard that.
No, that weren't Gary Phillips. That was Gary Fuller. Oh, dear. Captain says that midges are beasties, but not all beasties are midges. Some are cows and more are seagulls. The seagulls are a bit...
Beastie.
It's the the bulls that scare me. There's a field I have to walk through on one of my walks, and it has bulls, and they are honestly like. Super chat from Highland Rover.
Oh, wow, Vanessa.
Thank you, and for the heart as well. There, look. Your breath smells like whiskey.
I should think it does.
Yeah, I wish I could have some whiskey.
We're not walking in the morning, Vanessa.
No, it's going to be too wet.
It's going to be too wet.
It's your turn tomorrow, isn't it, as well? Yay! We have to take it in turns to get up early to see to Wally.
Yeah, because he's still young, so we need to get up early to let him out.
Good question. Scottish Ace, when you were both on Silver Fox, did you get more with midges due to because you're on a canal, or do you find more since you moved to the Highlands?
More in the Highlands.
Yeah, the canals are mostly
Mosquitoes.
mosquitoes. Yeah. Oh, when you get one of them on your leg on a night in bed, and it basically has a
And
feast.
it walks around biting every time it moves.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had that. That is not nice.
Yeah, midges weren't a problem on the canals. It was mosquitoes.
The bites are a little bit different though. The mosquito bites tend to be on the horse flies on the canal.
Horseflies.
They are beasties.
Yeah, we do
They're
get
the
horse. We get a lot of
worst.
horse flies here, don't we?
Yeah, but we don't call them horse flies up here. We call them clegs.
Clegs. Don't know why.
I
Clegs.
don't know why. But yeah, they're a bit different. The mosquito bites, the horsefly bites are the worst.
Yes.
Because they come up like blisters.
Yeah.
And they can get infected, can't they?
Yeah.
The mosquito bites, I think, are second to them. Because the mosquito bites tend to be quite big, don't they?
Yeah.
And really itchy for a few days. Whereas the midge bites are a bit weird. I don't know if they affect you the same way they affect me. You see the midge bite, I don't feel it straight away.
No, you don't.
I see a little red, like a red...
Pimple.
No, not even that, like a marker pen, like a felt tip pen. It's not like a spot or anything. You just see a little red mark.
Yeah.
And then it starts itching later.
Yeah.
It's like when the day before we went to Crick last year, I was watering the grass and I noticed about 6 up my arm.
Yeah. And if you watch that George Ezra thing and he shows you his hands.
Oh, oh dear me. Oh dear. Karaoke Bloke says, if I could serenade you both, would it have to be a Justin Bieber song? No, because only Justin can sing Justin Bieber songs. Yeah.
Sing your own.
If you could serenade me, what song would you like if he could serenade you? I'd like Gingangooli Gooly.
Gingangooli?
Yeah, I'd like that one. What?
Gingangooli.
It's like boppy, isn't it? It's got
Boppy.
like a ding 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 ding. What would you have? What would you like to be
I've got no
serenaded?
idea.
Something by Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yes, probably, yeah.
Please release me.
Please release me,
You
yeah.
like that, don't you? Plays that.
Please release me, let me go.
Plays that with window down going through village. You get some like that and Mario Lanza. Oh yeah, it's making me itch. It's making my neck itch. Ooh. Captain Birdseye's all right. Says midge bites don't bother him much, but if he scratches them, it seems to spread the top. I've said that before. If you get a bite, whether it's a mosquito bite or a nettle, I found this with
Anything like that.
nettle stings as well. When I go out on the bike and I've got no clothes on, or if I'm walking with no clothes on, and you do happen to brush against a nettle, even though it stings
It's
or
best
itches,
just to leave it.
don't touch it, and it actually goes away a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I found that. Yeah.
I've got an itch on my ankle now we're talking about
I think
this
everybody's itching, aren't they? Oh, Craig Dickinson, do you think you guys will settle where you are? I think we are settled.
We are settled, yes.
We're still trying.
dark.
We're still trying. Yeah, it's 8:30. We're still trying to get. It's not that dark. It's because this light's on.
Oh, yeah.
We have to have extra light. We have studio lights.
Peter's there.
Watch what happens. I'm talking and he just talks right over me. I'm trying to tell him how much light we have. If we turn the lights off, look. God, look how old my head looks. Turn it back on. There you go. Go on. What were you saying?
Peter's there. Peter Hunt.
Are we settled here or what?
Yeah. Yes, we are. Sorry.
So rude.
You've still gone past him.
Past who?
The whiskey man.
Yeah, because he's gone. That's why. He's
Oh,
had
right.
to go. That's why I didn't mention him. Johnny Wheels. That is a proper like boy racer name, isn't it?
Johnny Wheels.
Johnny Wheels.
Sounds like a gangster.
he might be in a wheelchair. We might be getting this like all wrong.
No, I think he's a gangster.
It's like a gangster, like Lee Majors. No, not Lee Majors. Who am I thinking of?
Like Johnny Tightlips.
Yeah. What do you want me to tell him? Tell him to go suck a lemon. Cheers for the super
Thank
chat,
you, Johnny.
Johnny Wheels. Thank you so much for that. Also from Freddie Van.
Freddie Van.
Might buy Sean another wee nip of whiskey. The rate he's going through it tonight, it's a good job it's cheap whiskey, isn't it?
It's not cheap.
It's the cheap. I mean, Glenmorangie, it's like 20 odd quid a bottle.
Well, it's 30 quid a bottle.
Well, slow down then. It's got to last us till next Easter.
A bottle.
Alistair Holes is Justin Bieber behind the door.
No, but all you notice there.
If he was behind the door, I wouldn't be sat here talking to you. I'd have quite the flush on by now, to be
He
honest.
would,
wouldn't
actually.
I? I proper would. Highland Rover, clegg bites are horrendous.
Yes.
Midges on West can swarm like a thick cloud, which I've seen videos of. They like the early evening, but citronella candles in the garden are good, I find.
Yes. Citronella.
Citronella, yeah, it's like
Lemon.
lemony, innit? Citrusy.
I'll have to buy some.
Suzanne says you need some hydrocortisone cream for those bites. I
Yes,
don't
we
work
have
much
some.
for me.
Yeah.
I know it works for a lot of people, but it don't work. I don't know. Each to their own, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
it does work for some people.
It's worse when it bites you and you don't realise it's bitten you until you're asleep and you scratch it and you wake
scratching
up
it.
and there's
Yeah.
blood everywhere
Oh, the blood!
where you scratched it.
How hard are you scratching it? Blimey! Lindsay was singing Ginganguli to her other half today.
Really?
Well, so she says. Either singing or feeling it. I don't know.
Ooh. Johnny Wheels is a wheelchair user.
That's what I said.
Yes, you did.
I said that.
So he's not a gangster.
He might be a gangster. Hey, Hollywood, sign this guy up. How many wheelchair user gangsters do we know?
I know.
There's a trilogy in that.
There is.
There's a
Johnny Wheels and Johnny Tightlips.
There you go. Kian Barnett, do you get any adders up in the Highlands?
We do.
Yes,
We get them
we have them here.
in the garden.
We've seen them here in our garden. Right, I'll tell you the wildlife we get in our garden. So let's start with the smallest. So we get slow worms.
Slow worms. Which is a legless lizard.
Yeah, and they can move. They
Yes,
can
they can.
move as quick as a lizard.
They're quite big. They're like a snake.
Yeah, so we get slow worms. We get
A lot of slow worms.
a lot of different birds.
Yeah.
A
A lot of wrens and a lot of robins.
wrens, swallows, robins, tits, finches, all different kinds. Buzzards, red kites, even golden eagles a couple of miles up
Yeah,
the
just
road.
a couple of miles away.
Golden eagles up there. So all the birds, and then we get badgers, we get moles, we get squirrels,
Pine martins.
pine martins. We had an otter in the burn.
We've got otters.
And then obviously the chickens and the badgers. We get roe deer, which is quite small, very cute. They hang around in pairs usually.
Red deer, which is the biggest mammal in Scotland and England.
In our actual garden,
Yeah.
all these come in the garden.
They all come in the garden.
So roe deer usually comes in ones and twos. They usually walk around in pairs or threes,
Yeah,
don't
usually
they?
2 or 3.
The red deer usually come down in herds of probably 4, 5,
Maybe
6.
Up to 7, isn't it?
Yeah. And then we've got horses in the backfield.
Yeah.
So yeah, loads of
Everything.
stuff. And adders. We have adders in the field and down by the river as well. Yeah. I thought that said I was swinging then. So Lindsay.
I was going to say, you lucky thing.
Yeah, we know a couple of people on an allotment if they were into that. If they're still watching. Simon Biggs, would you like to have your own whiskey named after you?
Ooh, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I'd like my own. I'd like our own tartan,
Yeah, I'd like his own tartan.
and then I'd
It'd
like.
have to be a classy tartan. None, because I don't like garish tartan. I
No.
like a nice classy tartan.
Yeah, none of this rainbow stuff. It'd
Yeah.
have to be nice. I think like greys and dark blues, like
Greys and blues,
like
yeah.
a navy blue and a dark grey,
Yeah, I'd love his own tartan.
with a light grey piping.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like his own tartan.
The
and then,
Dobson Fox tartan.
and then I'd like a kilt, a full kilt and jacket made out of it, and then get married in a castle.
Yes.
That castle that was on.
Well, we're already married, so it'd have to be renewing our vows.
That castle where they do.
Traitors.
Traitors, because that's only up the
It's
road
only a couple
from
of
us.
miles away.
Yeah, it's only up the road from us. So I'd like to get married there. Get your revenge on the midges and bite them back, says Craig Dickinson.
Yeah, they don't taste very nice.
Kath Richardson says they get stuck in your teeth. Kath Richardson says legless lizard, gross.
No, it's actually like a small snake, isn't it?
Yeah, imagine a small, really dark grey snake.
Yeah.
Kind of shiny.
Yeah, it's like that.
They're not frightening or
No.
no, they're actually
Yeah, they don't
fine.
hurt you. You can pick them up, and they'll just they're all right.
Coos. We don't have coos on our land.
No.
We have coos about not even a mile away, is it? But
Yeah, they're scattered everywhere. There's
Yeah.
some on the golf course. There's
obviously we're in
around by the loch.
Highland Scotland, so there's coos all around. I would love, if we had the land, I would love just a couple of coos, but we haven't got the land. We haven't got the land, and we would love the land, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
If speaking of tartans, says Wicked Lizard, when are your sporrans coming so we can see you in your kilts?
You've got to sort it out.
I've still got to sort it out.
He hasn't got round to doing it yet. I've got all mine.
Yeah. Steve Grubb says Caroline's terrified of snakes and slow worms, so Sean, take care of her when we come up.
Oh yeah, you got to come and see your hives.
Oh yeah, and bees. We have bees. Of course, we have bees.
Oh, we have bees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and what are the other birds? We have. What are the ones that sound like computer games? We have shrews, and we also have mallards. We have a mating pair of mallards in the little pond across from us.
Yeah.
And we have a heron, like you see on the canals, and we have curlews.
Curlews.
Yeah.
That's the ones you're talking about, the funny sounding
Yeah,
ones.
curlews, and the other one that's got the, hung like a donkey nose. You know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, but I can't remember them.
I thought I'd written it down, but
That's
I haven't.
curlew.
I haven't. Is that a curlew? I didn't know that. Lindsay says she thinks we should get alpacas.
Yeah, I would like alpacas.
They spit though, don't they? I wouldn't want to go near them. If you go to behind them, they fart and pee in your face, and if you go in front of them, they spit at you. Bit like Edwina Curry, innit? No,
If
she
she's
did.
watching.
She didn't wee on us. Allegedly. Where did you get married? Says Esther Lindsay.
In Pontefract, wasn't it?
Classy romantic.
Classic
Ponty.
romantic in Pontefract. Somebody's put, and owls. Yes, we do have owls. We have a tawny owl in the tree outside, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, they're all around the glen, really.
Yeah.
And they all hoot at each other.
Can you get a flock of grogoos?
Ah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I love grogu.
This is Grogu.
I love grogu. This is a life-size, and it's heavy as well. This is a life-size replica of Grogu, and he is my favourite thing.
It's very detailed.
Yeah, it's my favourite thing. Flock of Grogus. You can only have one Grogu. You need goats, says Suzanne, not only because you are both greatest of all time, greatest of all time.
Ooh.
GOAT. Yes,
Greatest
you have heard
of
that.
all time.
Yeah, but where have you heard that today?
From your new page.
Yeah, that is such a weird, creepy coincidence.
It is.
Not creepy bad, creepy good. I'm starting a new project, which is weird because it was actually an outtake from the vlog I've just done that you watched last week of me walking in the woods. And it was actually in that vlog, and I cut it out because that vlog, the published version was 25 minutes long. The actual unedited version was, I think, 47 minutes long. So
You'd have been in your chair going...
so there's actually about 20 minutes, 25 minutes of that vlog deleted. And part of the bit that, part of what was deleted was me, near the end, it was talking about kind of what to do. I don't know if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm on about. And it goes on about, how can I do this? How can I live in the now? And then I started talking about, am I boring you,
No,
sweetheart?
you're not. No.
I started talking about taking pressure off me to try and make me less stressed. So this is like a deleted scene that I'm reliving.
It is.
And it was like, how do I take pressure off me? So it was talking about YouTube and saying that we started doing videos that we want to do, that we enjoy. So talking about the chickens and bees and going adventuring because it's less stress. And then I also talked about I was going to start doing more stuff that I enjoy. So going out and exploring naked. You know why I like nudity. You know why I like naturism now and what it does for me if you've watched the vlog. So I want to do more of that kind of thing, but I also want to do more talking, because talking's the best thing you can do. And so I thought about this thing where people that come and visit, or people that live up in the Highlands, where we can go walking and swimming and kayaking and biking and use it as an opportunity to talk. So it's like the walk and talk things that your mate Jeff Brazier does. He started.
Has he?
Yeah, but he does it in groups, where this is more of a one-to-one thing. So it's just an opportunity to get out and see the Highlands and do a bit of activity and talk. And I can't tell you what it's called, because the project is still, it's just quite not ready.
It's still a tiny egg.
No, it's ready, but it's just not quite ready for me to kind of promote it and unveil it yet. But the going back to GOAT, greatest of all time, is because the anagram of what it's called,
The acronym,
is GOAT, G-O-A-T. So it actually stands for 4 words, which is not greatest of all time, but it actually it spells G-O-A-T. So that's why it's just a weird coincidence. But yeah. Sorry, I just waffled at that sometimes.
he does.
Forgot the what?
Forgot the what?
Are we getting any Highland coos? I think we've answered that, haven't we?
Yeah, we've answered that.
No, but we'd like some if we had the land. James, do you get bats? Oh, that's why you forgot the question.
Yeah, there's a lot of bats about. Yeah.
Yeah, bats and swallows. We get, don't we?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of bats about. You notice them more at dusk.
Camel spit. What? I don't get that. Lazar, do either of you have a family surname tartan pattern?
No, we don't, do we?
No.
No.
Just noticed up there, look, 2,145 comments
Wow.
on the chat wall tonight. That's amazing, isn't it? That is so weird. Wow. I'm shattered.
I am. I think we should wrap it up.
My feet are cold. I tell you what I want. Sorry, I nearly called her by a real name then. Highland Rover.
I've already said a real name anyway.
I know
Vanessa.
you've told them what animal we get in.
haven't.
Well, no, you've told them every animal we're not getting. Yeah, Highland Rover. Do you know anybody that does massage? Not like a beauty salon Right, let me clear this up. Not like a beauty salon where you go in and it's like...
But a proper
like
massage.
Like a 7 stone
Yeah, you want...
lady with long nails and hair that wants to ask where you're going on your holiday. Not that type where it smells all like, you know what I mean? But like a proper massage. Like proper massage.
We'll probably see you on Wednesday anyway.
Yeah. See, tell me if you know anybody, because I need a massage.
Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll probably see you.
So bleeding tight lately, I am.
Sophie says yes, I'll send you details.
Oh, thank you. Sophia Pond, Colin, I'm waiting for an appointment to see a specialist in otters. Good luck with that, because apparently they're like hen's teeth at the moment. Well, not the people doing it. You know what I mean?
It's the waiting.
About as rare as hen's teeth trying to get one. Captain Buds, are you getting an armadillo?
No.
Did you not send me that earlier? I think that comment looks familiar. No. Right, here we go. People telling me what I need. You need a chiropractor. No. Stop diagnosing me and telling me what I need. I just want a...
Just wants a massage.
Just want a, like... muscles tight. I know what sort of massage. Just there's a word for it and I can't think of it. Just therapeutic, just relaxing but quite deep. Oils and stuff. Preferably somebody that's quite strong that can get in the knots and stuff. Don't tell me I need a chiropractor and this and that. I know what I want. Uneef. Deep tissue massage. It's a parrot. Oh no, it's a puppet I'm thinking
It's
of.
a puppet.
Brian Connolly, is it?
Yeah, Brian Connolly.
Howard, wonderful live stream. Thank you for doing it. Our pleasure. Oh, I mean, Dawn, I'm a massage therapist and reflexologist. Oh my God, I love
Bit of reflexologist on his feet and in his head.
Tell them where my spots are.
Here and down there in his feet.
I can be having the worst meltdown ever, and
Massage his head or his
if you
feet
start
and he's
massaging
fine.
my head most. If you start massaging my head when I'm having a meltdown, I just you know, like that gooey emoji.
he floats away.
I just float away. There you go. If ever you see me having a meltdown,
Yeah, what's she saying?
that she's a reef.
Oh, she's in Birmingham.
She's Birmingham.
Birmingham.
No, that's Dudley.
Dudley.
Dudley. We ought to go. We were talking about going to Birmingham, weren't we?
We were, yeah. We were talking about going to Liverpool, to Birmingham, and having a little tour round, but
because we miss Liverpool.
we've got two others that live with us, and we've got to sort them out.
Because we really miss Liverpool, and I just want to. I want
to go see our friends.
Yeah,
in Liverpool.
I want to go down to Liverpool, and then have a day in Liverpool. And then the next day, I want to drive to Blackpool because it's not far to Blackpool.
It's been 20 years since we've been to Blackpool.
And I just want to go to Blackpool. And I know Blackpool's Blackpool.
And it's tacky, but
I just want to go and walk down the front and walk around the pleasure beach and stuff like that. And I just want to do it. And then maybe go to Leeds, which is our old home city. Just for a day. Yeah. And just like do these places for a day and then come back up. And maybe even London. Because I miss London. We haven't been to London since...
And then fly back up?
Since the Thames, wasn't it? Since we did the Thames, yeah.
No, because we'd have to take the car, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'd have to take the car. So I said we were going and I don't want to go yet. We're going to have 5 more minutes. Bollocks to it. You go if you want. If you want more whiskey.
I'm going to have one more when I've finished. I'll sleep tonight.
Lay on the floor and get the dogs to walk on it. They just walk on us
anyway. They walk on us anyway.
We're still trying to train them that. Thank you for making this such a nice Easter Sunday. You actually.
You're welcome, Suzanne.
Oh, thank you, Suzanne. That's lovely. Dave Greenwood, we've got to mention him because he gave us a super chat. Thank you for a great stream, being a good laugh again. Sorry about the joke. Whoopsie. Oh, we didn't play James, so we've got one more joke.
Oh yes, James.
We've got one more joke to play here.
So I've actually graduated from dad jokes to granddad jokes. Here's one of my favorites. What do you call cheese that doesn't belong to you? Nacho cheese.
Oh.
Get it? Nacho cheese.
It's the laugh at the end.
I know.
He actually believes.
He believes that. James, did you actually think that was funny? Nice one, James. He's there, look.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice one, James.
Dawn, if ever you're in Birmingham, if you're in the Birmingham evening, do you mean area? I am happy to do a massage and reflexology. Oh, good, an excuse to wash my feet.
To wash your feet?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going in with mucky feet, am I? No, tell her I have lovely feet.
He does have lovely feet.
Yeah. Me and my best mate have I have man feet. But
He's got girls' feet.
But my best mate's got his ladies' feet.
Lady feet.
He has ladies' legs and lady. Honestly, if you sew him with his pants on, obviously, but if you sew him from his thighs down, you would think he was a female, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Until he starts walking, and he's like.
A straight man with ladies' legs.
Right, let's. He's great. You need him as a guest on the next live chat.
Who?
I know we've probably.
James.
I don't know. Yeah, it might.
I think they mean James.
It might have been James. Well, he's getting good scores anyway. Tim Corby has scored him a 4. Peter Wakelam a 2. Oh, I don't know. So we're averaging 3, but then we get a 5, so he goes back up to 4.
Yeah.
3.
John Osmond thinks a 3.
But Craig 5, so he's still on a 4. Lou's giving him a 5 as well. Cheesy 5. I think we're going for a 4 for James.
I think we're going for a 4 for that. I don't know. Look, the next one's just come in.
Too late.
Too late. You get a 4.
The people are clapping.
Well done, James. I love the beard, by the way.
Rocking that beard. Absolutely.
He does rock that beard.
Right. 2 hours we've done. We need to stop now.
We need to stop then.
We do. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always, I love these live chats.
I do.
I love them because I feel close to you.
It's buzzing now for next hour.
I literally do. And then that's why we do these on a night, because I'll go downstairs and I'll literally be shaking and buzzing, and then I'll go really tired and I'll need to go to bed. That's why we do them late, innit?
Oh, look who's here.
And always
hello, my darling. Come on.
Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
We hope you've had a nice Easter. If you're on your own, I hope we've cheered you up a little bit and given you a little bit of company. Hello, you've just woken up as well, haven't you?
You just woke up, haven't you?
You'll want to go for
he'll want to go for a wee-wee, won't
you? Will, so we'll have to stop now. Thanks very much for joining us. If you've not seen last week's vlog, the walk in the forest, check that out. If you want more on, because we talk about naturism in that a lot. If you want more on the links and the social media that goes with that side, there's links in this video. We've got the next installment of the funniest outtakes coming out this coming week.
Yeah.
It'll probably be later in the week. Vlog on Friday. I think that's it, innit?
I think that's it.
Take care of yourselves. It's so nice to see you all. Thanks for the super chat. John Peck, another one from you. If we haven't mentioned you with the super chat, let me know and we'll mention you in a vlog instead. I hope we've caught you all. Right. Have we done it?
We've done.
Right. We've got to go let him out. Otherwise he's going to wee on the carpet. See you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra!